So we're gonna react to this latest Season 2 dev talk from Arena Breakout Infinite's lead game designer, Brian. I don't think that's his real name. Maybe it's his like American name. The title here is probably the toughest question to answer so far. Bit skeptical because like I've read a few comments on Reddit and on Twitter as well regarding these. It's not good. Bit of a heads up, you're not gonna like what they're gonna say, but I haven't watched this video, so it's best that I share this moment with you guys so you can see my reaction as well. But I'll also be putting in my insights, my thoughts about it. Let's do still hope for the best for the game. I can't predict anything yet until I fully watch this video. So
关于上个赛季社区很关注的投掷物平衡性问题，我们这次加入了
here we go. We're discussing grenades or throwables.
防弹衣对所有爆炸物的防御机制。不同等级防弹衣将会对不同伤害性投掷物起到不同程度的防护作用，这将进一步降低爆炸道具的威胁，让他们在战斗中更多起到的是。
So they're nerfing the grenade damage more. I don't know if that's a good change. Grenades are supposed to kill you in one explosion.
在新赛季，我们也进行了不少对局细节体验方面的优化。我们移除了一部分钥匙，将它们所对应的原本的钥匙房向对局玩家开放。
They asked about this first. Like, what are your thoughts about removing keys and some locked doors? I thought it was more of like a survey. I didn't actually think that they would remove them. I don't get it. What was the approach to this? What's the benefit of removing these? Maybe it lessens the locked doors and keys that are not used too much. I just don't know the motivation to do it, you know. The loot scarcity is already an issue and you remove locked doors and keys. I don't think that helps the situation at all.
又加强了 HUD 上队友状态的展现。
So they're still implementing the ping system. You can now use ping markers to pinpoint specific locations if you see an enemy, if you want to communicate without using your microphone. So they're implementing this in the new season.
社交机制。 如果你因为误伤队友被禁用了投掷物
That's no accident though. Throwing throwables at teammates, that's not an accident. Especially if your teammates are goblins. It's so free safer. Especially if your teammates are goblins, like they deserve it.
Hey guys, it's your boy D. A lot of people are getting frustrated because people go over-kitted, fighting people with like 100k kids in lockdown. The divide is just not there between lockdown and forbidden.
我们正在考虑给封锁区做更多的限制。不同难度、不同地图，其实我们一直有在持续监测玩家的所穿的装备啊和子弹的等级。情况可能也没有想的那么普遍，但是可能体感会比较明显。另一方面呢，我们确实也不希望所有人都穿一样的装备，带一样的子弹进某张特定的地图打，这样也会失去暗区多样性的这个乐趣嘛。不过确实，我们是在回顾封锁强封的验资的门槛。 在未来有可能做出调整。
We may introduce adjustments to it in the future. So it's intentional. I think they're aware that people are bypassing their equipment requirements or equipment limits to lock down. Even on normals, like people are bypassing a lot. Even in secure ops, like people can bring in like very strong gear. I think they're aware about it. They just don't have the answer to fix it right now. I feel like they're very competent to fix this. I just don't know why they're not fixing it.
Nade cooking's the problem. I think the nade cooking should get removed, and the GHOs should only stun you. I don't think you need to have stuns that hit people through cover.
温雷这个事情，其实我们也是两难的。我们现在在新的赛季当中是做的一些机制，可以根据这个防弹衣去削弱这个伤害的这个效果。 还是把我们的设计目的体现了出来，就是我们希望这个投掷物更多的是一种，比如战术驱赶，是一种这个探点，或者是一种这种战术行为，不是一个高爆发突然的一个致命行为，是这样子一个导向。所以我们先想要把这样子的情况时装了之后，然后再看一看大家体验下来的结果。
Wait, that's the answer? Sorry, Emma. Is that the answer? He didn't directly answer this. The question was, grenade cooking is the problem or is a problem in the game. And the answer is, we're gonna reduce the damage. No, that's not the answer we want. These answers are not answering the question.
Will there be a limit on grenades? If we are going to get a grenade limit, can we also see a change in when you throw a grenade, it will take some of your arm strength and your stamina away every time you throw one. So it will penalize you every time you throw a grenade.
I just recently tweeted this though. I saw Imo's tweet as of this recording. I'm gonna share it with you guys. So here I retweeted Imo. He watched the Q&A and he was not happy with how they answered it, because I feel like they submit these questions and the ABI team, they prepare the answers like later on. The creators submit the questions, but they don't get to see the answers until they release the dev Q&A video or whatever. Okay, just watch your Q&A. Some great changes, but I'm sorry, not restricting or limiting grenades, yada yada yada. So he's not happy with how they answered his question, specifically since this is an ongoing issue with the game. Like, this is not fun, guys. Like, this is not fun being able to carry these many grenades in a gunfight. I mean, some people are still gonna defend it because, like, hey, I can do it. It's in the game. It's legal. Like, it's just talking to brain dead people. This is not fun. Why carry a gun if you're just gonna rely on grenades? You're just gonna bring a gun because it's a requirement to enter the raid, right? But you're not using it most of the time. Like, you're just gonna use grenades and shit.
手雷数量暂时不想做限制，限制数量的话，其实有一些比较特定的打法就可能用不上。
So he says, if we restricted the quantity of grenades, it would make certain tactics impossible to implement. Like what? What tactic? All we're trying to address is the abuse, because everybody's abusing it. If it's a viable strategy to win easier, everyone would abuse it. Let's say I get a fully kitted gun in my pocket and I'm running very strong gear, but I die to 2 to 3 grenades, and the enemy has 50 more in store. Like, you can easily wipe out a lobby with just grenades. We're not disrupting the tactical gameplay. We're adjusting, or we're trying to fix what's being abused. That's the concern with the grenades here. I don't get it. I don't know why they're answering like this. The stamina penalty on the arm, that's good as well. Like, penalize it. Penalize the abuse. Or maybe make the grenades heavier or something. Like, I don't know why they're answering these questions like these.
另外呢，在需要投注的情况，我可能还要借手雷，或者说我还要去靠我去 loot。
So, genuine question to the Arena Breakout Infinite team. What experience do you guys want us to have? What is the gameplay style for this game? With regards to the upcoming changes to mobile and also on PC, what's the direction the game is taking? Are we going arcade? Are we going casual? Are we still a hardcore or an immersive tactical shooter? Because with these like upcoming changes to both PC and mobile, I feel like the identity of the game is changing. And what audience is that catering to? It's certainly not catering to the current audience you have.
确实也有考虑，不过还是会觉得啊，就是想扔的时候，然后扔不出来，是因为我手臂没力了，脱力了。这个其实在比较紧急的时候还是比较。
So in other words, they don't want to implement this because it's hard to develop.
Are there any more skins coming out? That would be really cool to know.
我们新的皮肤还蛮帅的，我是很想买，看到了之后，而且我们也会有。
You can see the excitement with this question.
或者另外，大家有什么想要的皮肤，也可以就是。
Wow, look at that. He even waved the always listening label. That's scummy, because like, you only show enthusiasm and excitement if the question is about earning money or if it's a monetization method or feature. Why are you excited for this change and not the others? I know it's a small action, guys. I know it's a small movement that he did, but that speaks volumes. That speaks volumes to where your interest is about this game. Are you interested about actually caring for your community, the gameplay experience? Or are you just all about the money, or all about the skins, or earning money in game, you know, the monetization? I know this game needs to make money, but it can also make money in the same way by making your community happy. If your community is happy, they would gladly buy your skins. You just can't like force these skins down their throats. They shouldn't act cocky with skins or earning money. They're not even on Steam. That's like, you can easily reflect to why they're not on Steam. They're afraid of the response or the feedback from majority of the players on that platform to roast them about their monetization model. I know that was a small action, a small feat that he did, but that speaks volumes on how they're taking this game, or how they are taking care of this game. Like, really bad sign.
The future was custom games, something that I've been really interested in.
Custom games, good idea. Because why? It's a community building feature. It allows fellow gamers, friends to play together in a custom match in a controlled setting. You can play and have fun. That's a really good feature to have, especially for creators to connect more with their audience. I did that before with Lost Light. It's also a good way for us content creators to test out new features, showcase new weapons, test out mechanics. Custom games are very useful for making content and will make everything so much better.
这个其实牵扯的就是技术改动面也相对会大一些，这个我们周期会更长一些，我们也有考虑，而且我们一些特殊的场合也需要用到这样子的一个游戏版本嘛，所以我们也在持续的在做。
You can see how sad Brian is already with that question. So that's a no. That's a no for customs. There's no enthusiasm in this feature. Like, you can see the comparison. That was a highlight. Like the skins question and how Brian answered it. He was elated. He was excited with answering that question. But here, like, again, he's back to a lower level of excitement of answering this. I know I'm being negative here, but I don't see customs happening anytime soon.
Another question I have is for some of the smaller calibers like 9x19 and .45. Will we ever see like an additional tier added, a tier 5 ammo, or maybe a buff to the current ammo? Because it feels a little bit underwhelming right now.
加这个加确实有一些比较弱势的口径，包括枪械的现在丰富度也增加了之后，我们也发现我们有一些口径使用率啊什么的都会下降，那其实也不是我们想要的。我们希望每一把枪或者每一个口径都有它的使用场景。
So they're giving more love to lighter ammo, like 9x19 and .45 ammo, which I'm very happy with because I love to use SMGs in extraction games. Apart from marksman rifles, which I haven't touched upon on ABI, but yeah, SMGs are very fun to use. They're very compact, very light, like easy to move with. A buff for these ammo or these bullets would really be good though.
Is there a plan to fix the blocked screen while spectating a teammate that is looting?
这个我们正在做，我们也注意到了这个问题。我可能会需要一定的周期，那在之后的版本有可能会跟大家见面。
How is this hard to fix? Just remove it. I have a background in development, especially for QA testing. This is easy to fix. Just remove that monitor or that visual that you put when they're opening the inventory. You see the current view? That's like view A. And what happens is, in development terms, when operator opens inventory, put view B, which is this one.
到了这个问题。
This is view B. So you just have to remove the condition that when operator opens inventory, put view B. You don't have to be a developer to understand that. Just put view A consistently. That's it. Just remove the conditional statement or the conditional program applied on this specific view. Just remove it and retain the current view, view A. That's it.
Could you maybe share any details about what's in store for the upcoming map? For instance, can you provide insight into its theme, size, whether it will be indoor, maybe an outdoor map, or perhaps a potential release timeline, such as within this year or maybe not?
里面呢有几个方面，一个呢就是这张图，它会有一些这张图独有的机制，然后去丰富，在局内规划和交战的体验。另一个呢就是这张图它的对战。 它的进程这些预期都会比较明确，让玩家在这张图的对战当中可以去打得更加明白、明确。这张图是一张中型地图，有室内和室外的两个部分。
So there's an upcoming PC exclusive map. If this map is introduced to the PC, it will not be on the mobile version.
New graphics quality settings were added that allow user to basically decrease details to zero, the grass disappear, and make the game look more arcadey. As much as I would love these settings for competitive side of Arena, I don't think you should be able to turn on the grass in an extraction shooter. What are their thoughts on that?
That's a very good question. Like earlier days of Lost Light, there was a creator, I forgot her name. She used to modify the graphical settings on NVIDIA. That way, when she plays Lost Light, it's very cardboard like. Everything is cardboard in appearance. Like it's all flat, no foliage, no nothing. and all you can see are character models. Those are the only things that are very clear, which gives her a very big advantage against anybody. To be able to see enemies easier is turning off or like lowering the graphical settings to make everything more visible. So that's kind of related to this question. I just remembered it just now.
本期开发者对谈就到这里，希望你会喜欢第二赛季带来的所有全新内容。7月10日，第二赛季燎原正式点燃，叫上兄弟一起突围，我们暗区见。
So that was the dev talk for season 2. So it kind of sets the expectations of what they're looking forward to and some of the concerns that they have kind of addressed and some concerns that they don't really care about. It clearly shows that they care a lot about their monetization to make money for the game in terms of skins. There won't be changes for grenades. They're just gonna nerf the damage again. They're gonna keep nerfing the damage of the grenades, I think. They're not gonna change the limit that you can bring in. They're not touching the limitations on raids, specifically for lockdown. They're not changing that. They're not going to be addressing any of the bypassing of raid requirements for your loadouts. There's a lot of things they're not going to do. And a few things that they will do that doesn't really matter for the community, or it's not of a big help or contribution as a whole. I can gather as much thoughts that I want, but it's better yet to hear from the actual viewers or the actual players who play this game. So we're gonna read some comments. Midnight 9 Bytes. I love the expanded map, which makes me feel good to run through the zones again. Still got me hooked this season. Farm expansion is a good change. Feels non-linear now. It's a good change. I promise you guys you'll enjoy it. Echo 33 vibes. Appreciate the effort of adding duos. Let's see how it plays out in game. Duos is a no-brainer. They should have added this a long time ago. From Itzri, they answered to all, but they answered to nothing. Red ammo is still OP, nade spam is still in the game, naked SVTU or SJ16 still in forbidden, PUBG dog-ass graphics will still be implemented, so nothing. 40 minutes of nothing. That has 36 likes. From Ramdunk, your core fanbase wants a hardcore extraction shooter like Tarkov, but with a nice quality of life changes. Don't make it arcadey. You have a game that is unique. If you wanted an arcade extraction shooter, we would play Delta Force. Oh, shots fired. Keep the core realistic and just focus on map design, realistic looking skins, new weapons, and additional content and events. I want this game to succeed because I love this game, but this is going in the wrong direction. Damn. 65 likes on that one. From Yarin Cool 1237, stop making the game COD. Everybody who likes this game was drawn to the realistic approach. So you can easily tell that most of the, or at least majority of the players of Arena Breakout Infinite are players from EFT who want that quality of life improvement applied on EFT. That's why they're playing Arena Breakout, because it's a better gameplay experience. Although EFT is better in a lot of ways, the quality of life changes in Arena Breakout kind of takes the lead apart from EFT. That's my take on that. You guys can comment on it. Here's a comment from Carney. Where's the point in bringing the feature with reduced armor damage from nades when people just chug 20 nades on my head? You legit hold a goddamn sign on your hand, always listening when you aren't listening at all. There. No one asked for range and ammo nerfs to all types. No one asked for reduced nade damage on different armors. No one asked for forbidden loot nerfs. True, nobody asked for this shit. Ammo and range nerfs needs to be reverted. Nade cooking needs to be completely removed or limited per raid. Damn. Carney is on fire. Here's a good one from Team Key 87. This sign they hold, always listening, is becoming a joke. Content creators, experienced extraction streamers like Landmark, and the vast majority of the community telling you time after time there is a nade spam in the game and reducing explosion damage is not the solution. I said this earlier. They give you a simple and easy way to fix it. Remove nade cooking so there is sign to punish enemy for decision to use grenade too close to you. Add the limit to amount of nades you can take with you. This is a shooter, not a nade throwing simulator. A grenade should still be powerful and lethal, but very situational choice and not a main weapon. Just like other guys said in the comments, with controversial changes like the kill feed, adding ammo straight to the gun instead of loading the mag, doing surgery on the move. What? Didn't know that. Running with broken legs, removing grass in the game becomes too arcadey and loses its identity. Core fanbase wants a hardcore extraction shooter like Tarkov, but with adequate, reasonable quality of life changes without BSG's BS. That begs the question, are you listening? I think it's becoming a meme now in the ABI community. And those were the best comments on the video. I leave the rest to you guys on this video. Like, share your thoughts about this dev talk for season 2. Let me know in the comments section if you have other questions that they didn't ask, or if you have feedback about their answers that they provided, or anything about the video. Please leave it in the comment section down below. Like this video if you enjoyed it. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to keep updated on Arena Breakout and other extraction games related. Thank you so much for watching this video. Really appreciate the support, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.